Yo, what's up, everybody? It's episode 2. Okay, bro, another video for this Wednesday. I know for y'all, man. Breaking news, man. Breaking news, man. About P Diddy trial. So, I read somewhere to where I guess they find him guilty of 2 counts. So I guess I read somewhere until where they find him guilty of transporting young girls. Girls who are underage, and how they find him not guilty of sex trafficking and other racketeering charges, and how he got charged with things he did. But I feel like he did it, man. I guess he might. I don't know, I think he might be guilty or not. I don't know, but things might know about, if he finds guilty, means that he might go to jail for a long time. But they, had trying to, excuse the charges. They could be, the violent thing. Girls so underage, and how they said he had made them girls, sex, throughout the whole different states and stuff. But I feel like that P Diddy, man. I don't know, who knows, man. I guess he might come home, or either he might face time, but I don't know. I don't know. I think they find him guilty on 2 counts, but they haven't find him guilty on 5 counts of it. To where the charge could be the federal charges, or I think federal could be the state, but I feel like the P Diddy, man. I guess is a music mogul who got himself caught up, man, by him trying to do things that could be weird, disgusting, man. How he got himself involved, type of they freak off parties in his home, and how he got involved with stuff that could be him trying to some folks say he raped young girls, guys who whatever, man. I feel like he's just a dude who got himself caught up in the whole mess to where he had lost everything, his home, everything, his family, to the whole the whole mess went on with him. But yeah, man, I feel like they find him, gets but I read somewhere to they find him guilty 2 counts, but besides the five counts, he is, I think he might go home, or either he might stay in prison. So yeah, I'm sure y'all, it'll cover y'all. So make sure like, comment in, show us some peace. I'm out here. Take care and peace.
Verdict reached in the Sean Diddy Combs trial. A jury saying they've reached a decision on all but one charge after deliberating for just over 12 hours. The big unknown tonight is what that decision is. Combs faces 5 criminal counts. You see them right here. But it's that first charge at the top of racketeering conspiracy that they can't seem to agree on, at least not yet. Our team of legal experts standing by with what could be delaying the decision. It comes after weeks of intense and emotional testimony from star witnesses, including Combs' ex-girlfriend, Cassie. The prosecution arguing Combs used his influence and power to run a criminal enterprise, going into excruciating detail about those alleged freak-offs. Also pointing to evidence from raids at Combs' Miami and Los Angeles mansions, which included guns, ammo, and, of course, baby oil. Combs has denied all the charges, but tonight his fate still remains in the hands of these jurors as they are set to return tomorrow to continue deliberating on that final count. We have a lot to get to this evening. We want to start with Chloe Malas, who was in court. Chloe joins us now live. What did Combs do when they came back essentially so fast with a partial verdict?
Tom, it was a stunning moment, and I was actually in the courthouse watching Combs as he was reading the latest note from the jury, and his attorneys, in a very powerful scene, they huddled around him. It was almost ominous, and he put his head in his hands, even rubbing his eyes at one point, looking clearly dejected.
We've reached a verdict on counts 2, 3, 4, and 5. Read the note from the jury that came just after 4 o'clock. But we cannot reach a verdict on count 1, they wrote, because some jurors have unpersuadable views. That means they've reached a unanimous decision on whether Sean Diddy Combs is guilty of sex trafficking and transportation to engage in prostitution. But the jury of 8 men and 4 women is split on the most serious and complex charge, racketeering conspiracy. For that count, jurors must decide whether they believe Combs ran a criminal organization and committed underlying crimes like kidnapping and arson. Late today, the judge urging the jury to keep deliberating to try to reach a decision on that last count before revealing their verdict. As the jury's note came in, Combs' attorneys hugged and formed a circle around the music mogul, who put his head in his hands, at one point giving a thumbs up to his family. During the 7-week trial, prosecutors alleged that the music mogul ran a criminal